Monsterland podcast is recorded live in an undisclosed location somewhere in the heart of high strangeness, just outside of Monsterland, Massachusetts. And now, here are your hosts, paranormal author, researcher, and speaker, Ronny Le Blanc.
I saw this monster as I'm going by this bridge, and he says, "Call the police." So the man just kind of staring at this guy like, what is he talking about?
Monster.
Right. And he realizes after a little bit here, this guy's pretty serious, and he's kind of freaking out. So he calls the Leominster Police Department. They come down. He's waiting for them. He doesn't want to wait anymore. He says, "I'm going to go back. I'm going to show everyone, prove to everybody that this thing is real. This is a real monster that I saw." He goes back to the spot. Well, the police show up at the bar. He's no longer there. The manager says, this guy came in, says he saw something, some kind of monster by the bridge on Old Mill Road. Can you go down there? So they kind of chuckle. They show up. Well, lo and behold, they find the guy's car. The lights are on. The car's running. Doors open, but there's nobody there. So they just think that he's out in the woods, probably stepped off, so they waited a few minutes. 5 minutes goes by, 10 minutes goes by. He doesn't show up. So they start to kind of check the perimeter and look around. They can't find him. And the guy disappears. So this was like that legend of Monsterland when this started, where someone saw a Bigfoot creature and they disappeared. He heard what he described, what sounded like a gorilla, shaking the trees and making all these noises and sounds, and he freaked out and came out running out of here. And these are some of the different things that happen when people go for hikes. They'll have rocks thrown at them. They'll have a sense or a feeling that they're being watched. As I started walking in, the trail got narrower and narrower, but I got this instant feeling of being watched. And, the hair on the back of your neck kind of goes up. It doesn't feel right. And as I keep on, I get on the bike a little bit, I start going through, and you can hear it, just this squeaking sound of my wheels and kind of going through. And then I stopped because I could hear nothing. There were no squirrels, no birds, no animal life. It was just dead quiet. So that got me more freaked out. So I started just kind of standing there, but I wanted to kind of move forward, but there was almost like a mental block where I couldn't move. And as I stood there looking forward, place is silent. I'm like, I need to get out of here, but I couldn't move. I was like frozen. The forest erupts in front of me, like just a few yards away. And it felt like a elephant was literally stomping through the woods. I saw trees move in front of me, but I could not see anything. I could feel from the soles of my feet, my chest, like boom, boom, boom. I couldn't see anything, and it tripped me out. As soon as it was gone, I kind of regained, and I jumped on my bike, and I freaking pedaled out of there so fast. I had an interesting experience on that show.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
You appeared on the show under what circumstances?
So this was season 2. It was episode 2. It was called Big Roadie, and that was the name of a creature that they believe lives in Rhode Island area. And so that a friend of mine had found some tracks while he was out hiking with his wife in Monster and Leominster State Forest. They asked me to kind of come back with them and see if we can, one, locate the prints, and 2, see if we could cast one of those.
So these people saw tracks in Monsterland.
Yeah, they were walking.
And you helped them cast the tracks?
Want to go deeper into the mystery? Get the book Monsterland, Encounters with UFOs, Bigfoot, and Orange Orbs by Ronny Le Blanc. Available now on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and everywhere fine books are sold.